So Donald Trump has picked his running mate in his bid to become US President in November, and it's none other than J.D. Vance. Now, considering what Vance has said about Trump in the past, I find it quite baffling why he's picked him. But there we go, I guess Trump knows what he's doing. Well, I hope so anyway. And I hope he doesn't end up being another Mike Pence. So anyway, a clip has emerged of J.D. Vance, where he's giving a speech at the National Conservatism Conference in the US. And what he says is truly astonishing, and it's an insight into how other countries see the United Kingdom now. And I think personally it's quite worrying. So he's at the conference, he's stood on the podium and he's talking, and he says he was amongst friends and they were discussing what's the first truly Islamist country to get a nuclear weapon. And his friends were saying, well, maybe it's Iran, maybe it's Pakistan. And then he says, in the end, they all finally decided maybe it's actually the UK since Labour took over. And there were laughs in the audience. How embarrassing for the UK. How embarrassing for me. I mean, I don't want Britain to be seen as this. People are seeing Britain as being a conquered island, and it's been allowed to happen thanks to the people we elected into government. It shows that the United States know that there's clearly a problem with our immigration system here in the UK. There has been a massive population spike in recent years, with some observers claiming that the total population of the UK is far greater than what was already believed. And they also reckon that's down to mass immigration, both legal and illegal. People like J.D. Vance and other foreign countries clearly see that the UK can't control our immigration problem. Every day over the channel, we have hundreds, if not thousands, of young men sailing here illegally on their dinghies from the French coast, but their origins are Islamist countries. It doesn't help that the Tory government did absolutely nothing to stem this massive tidal wave of illegal migration, and the fact that J.D. Vance targeted Labour as the government who will continue this recklessness is also very telling. It was the Tory government a few years ago that bowed down to pressure groups which introduced Islamophobia as a terminology, but it's Keir Starmer who has said he will criminalise any criticism of that religion, which makes it no wonder that we are now seen as an Islamic nation. If it's not the Ukraine flag flying over our town halls, then it's the flag of a Muslim country. I mean, why? We are a melting pot here of ethnicities, the nationals, etc. But it's these flags which seem to be dominant, and I don't know why. If the left truly believe we are a multicultural and diverse society now, then why give just the one demographic preferential treatment? I think that's a valid question, don't you? And crushing people's valid concerns and questions regarding all this, and accusing them of being all sort of tropes and isms, really doesn't help the situation, I think. And all this, now we are seen like this in the eyes of the world, because we simply haven't got a grip on our immigration system. Now, I'm not saying ban immigration altogether before you all have a go at me, well, the usual lot. All I'm saying is we need stricter control, and we need to know who the hell's coming over here. And there we go. I'm Paz49. Thanks for watching, and until the next time, Roger Trout.